It's upon us. Series 1 is here. There are 2 legends and 2 going to be Hall of Famers on the box. In the background, I got 4 Hall of Fame cards. Kirby Puckett, Willie McCovey, Rod Carew, and Tony Gwynn. Hopefully all this aura means whoever we pull for our auto will be a Hall of Famer themselves. Anyway, I'm excited about this. I like Flagship. When I was young, Flagship is all we had, basically. And then all hell broke loose after that. But it's just a fun rip. Not overly expensive. Could still be cheaper, obviously. But there it is. 2 stacks of packs in a jumbo box. We got our Benny sleeves ready to go for all our big hits. And hopefully the aura of these guys will allow big hits inside. We will save those to the end. Here it is, jumbo. First pack of the new season. Got that new card smell. All right, first card is going to be a team card. We got the Cool Crushers of Harper and Schwarber. So the design, I'm not sold on. I do like that there's a 75th logo on there. I think that's pretty cool. There's a home run card right there of Raleigh, Judge, and Caminero. But I don't know. I'm just not sold on this. Because it's got the team logo there, and it's got like the ESPN 3-letter logo, or 3-lettered right there. But I do like the rest of it. The rest of it I do like. I like the back. I think that's kind of cool. So, Topps is upon us. Next week is Stadium Club. I got 2 boxes coming of that. There's New Age Athletics. Yes, it is a new age, especially when they move here in town. Oh, here's the fun stuff. That's the thing about jumbos. You have to go through a lot to find the big, or the fun. First pitch card of Manny Fresh with his Guardians uniform on. We got a Jose Altuve on the 75th, and that's very old school throwback to the 91. I like that a lot. That's cool. Parker Messick is our first parallel. And our first other insert is going to be profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. of Jose Ramirez. They're doing like a throwback to Leaf and Upper Deck used to do that. So that's kind of cool. And then the Padres. Gotta throw that on the side. Nick Kurtz Cup card. Chandler Simpson, future star. Hopefully he's a future star. I like him. Bryce Matthews, rookie. He's one of the rookies you're looking for. He did not have a good call-up, but tons of potential there. Him, obviously, Jack Caglione. We got Roman Anthony, Mazarowski, Carson Williams, guys like that. So they're all here. Hopefully they're all in here. Fernando Tatis gets a horizontal card. Not sure how I feel about that. But there's a lot of variations. Golden Mirror. They have Golden Mirror Legends, which is really cool. There's Caminero. Looks like got double. Praising God. There's Carson Williams. Former Torrey Pines grad. Graduated a little after I did. Dalton Rushing. Good player, Dalton Rushing. There's the ERA leaders. Bobby Witt sliding. It seems like every year Bobby's Witt is sliding to third. It's kind of crazy. Ronald Acuna watching a fly ball go over the wall, I'm sure. Ronald Acuna was in the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know if anybody saw that. I was not a fan of that one or the other one that went on. The TP USA one was just too country. Carlos Rondon. We got Dylan Beavers, and we got greatest hits of Patrick Bailey. Hit a walk-off. Congrats. Xander Bogaerts is in here. Hopefully he's not in the Padres uniform anymore. Shohei Ohtani. Shohei is card number 200 in the series. Put him off to the side because people love their Shohei. He is absolutely a menace to society. Any Shohei it just gets money. It's just kind of crazy. Any Shohei. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a team card with somebody else on it. He could be in the background. It's like getting like Jordan. You know, Jordan's in the background. All of a sudden, that card's worth some money. Jackson Merrill with a home run rob. I remember that. That's awesome. Carlos Cortez. Oh, there's Mazurowski. New Age Athletics one more time. Brian Bello. There's going to be some repeats as we hit the repeat section right now. There's Bobby Witt sliding again. And Mookie Betts, a little Jeter wannabe. A little jump throw. Whoa, there we go. Sand glitter of Aaron Judge. There's our relic. We will sleeve up Aaron Judge. Pay respects to the captain. Not numbered, but sleeved up. Put him in front of Rod Carew. There it is. So we got Austin Riley is on our City Connect relic card. There's only one relic card this year in the jumbo. Years prior there was 2, which means they probably printed a ton of this. Vladdy on the other OG Vladdy. There we go. Tatis on the big ticket player. Reminds me of contenders. And more base. There's Aaron again. More base. I believe Aaron's number 1 card. Let me check real quick. Yep, he's the number 1 guy. All right, we got a couple more 100 packs to go. Kidding, of course. I also got 2 blasters, and I believe I bought some Fanatics blasters. And that's probably it. I probably don't plan on ripping a lot of this. Depends on what my auto is. So it'll depend if I get a into a break or 2. So we'll see. Jacob Wilson Cup card. And there he is, Roman Anthony. Cool. Roman Anthony. This guy, Caleb Duran, man. He just got traded. Traded to the Red Sox. It's his 4th organization. He's drafted by the Braves. Was in the Yankees. Was a Brewer last year. Now a Red Sox. Marcelo Mayer on the future. Josh Lowe, somehow still in the league. Cam Schittler. There we go. And a profile of Bryce Harper. Intensity dial to 10. He's not just playing. He's trying to take your heart. I like that. I like that. I like Bryce Harper. I have a Bryce Harper BGS 9. I think it's his first. So he's in a Team USA uniform. I wanted a Bryce Harper card, so I got one. Now I just need to get an auto. He's a Las Vegas legend. Him, Chris Bryant, Joey Gallo. I'm sure there's others. More cards are here. Cody Freeman. His first Bowman was last year. Jacob Marcy. Man, Padres. That guy went off like crazy when he was called up. Padres had him in their system. He was the Arizona Fall League MVP. And then they chose Merrill over him, which I'm glad. And they traded him. And he actually went off last year. I was happy for him, but at the same time, kind of pissed. You know how it goes. We have a Jacob Lopez. No numbered cards yet. Frank Thomas on the 91 throwback. Profiles of James Wood. Tall, strong, and scary, but his calm approach that impresses me most. Okay, that's sweet. There's a Bronx Buddies card right there. Always got to check the backs, just in case. I don't know what an image variation looks like. I don't know what a golden mirror... Well, I know what a golden mirror is. Check the back, but you never know. There's Cam, one more time. He was the darling of October. His first base cards were going for $30. How do I know? Because when I pulled them, I sold them. And then I sold his Mega for... I sold one for $50 and the other one for $35. He was awesome. There's Clayton Kershaw. We'll send off to the crowd. Number 22. I like when they do that. Matches his jersey number. All right, we got something right here. There we go. Purple of Bobby Witt Jr. Kerry Carpenter on the rainbow foil. Ichiro. Another first pitch, because why not? Carolyn Marks. And the rest. Dylan Beavers is in there. Not too high on Dylan Beavers myself, but maybe somebody is. Maybe someone's a Dylan Beavers fan. What's cool about baseball is like all you have to do is just sign a kid's baseball, and like that kid's your fan forever. It's awesome. Got some weird PCs out there. You don't have that too many other sports. Chase Burns. We'll put him outside. Royce Lewis again. Here we go. Repeats. In case you missed it the first time, here it is one more time. Remix. Yamamoto putt made an appearance. Sam Basalo. He's one of the other rookies we're chasing. Carson Williams one more time because. All right, here comes the fun stuff. I think that's my third O'Neal Cruz. We got a holofoil of Aaron Judge, a 91 throwback, and Roman Anthony with the greatest hit. And more Nick Kurtz cup card. And more stuff. Bryce Matthews. Put him off to the side. Hopefully basketball and football don't go crazy with their prices like they do with Chrome. But we all know they're probably going to go crazy with their prices with Chrome. Because I like ripping old school flagship paper. Just nostalgic. I like it. Siegler, that's who that was. Jack Leiter, Kershaw again. Okay, here we go. We got some fun stuff here. We got a gold coming up. But first, Javi Baez on the gold mirror to, it must be yellow, $3.99. Jacob Lopez on the gold 2 to 1/26. Kerry Carpenter again. We're going to Kerry Carpenter rainbow as well. A Dieter Fuentes and an all-star team, Topps all-star team of Jose Ramirez. That was fun. And then the rest. 2 more packs to go. Let me sleeve up these cards. No big hits yet. Still waiting for the big auto. Could be a sweat. Or I could get Fanaticked. Is that what we're going to call it? Topped? Because we call it Panini'd if you got Panini'd. What is it in Topps? I got Fanaticked? I like that. I got Fanaticked. Just sounds fun. How did Baez last year? What a turnaround. That went from one of the biggest jokes in baseball to just producing. Oh, gotta move my mouse. Lunchtime rip. 11:33 local time right now. Takes 2. Yes, it does. Me and you. It takes 2. It's a song. Here we go. We got some wins. 19, 18, 18. Not bad. That's why the Yankees were in the playoffs. I just passed a Bubba Chandler. I did see that. Manzardo, Ben Williamson. And here comes the fun stuff. First fun stuff is Patrick Messick, a 75th of Corbin Carroll, and greatest hit of Freddie Freeman. I saw 44. I thought it might have been Hank Aaron for a second. Obviously it was not. Roki on the future star. Joe Ryan. There's a lot of horizontals. Topps, if you're watching this, first of all, thank you. And second, stop with the horizontals. Save that for the golden mirror image variations and whatnot. We want straight up and downs. Some people are still binder people. I'm pretty sure they want straight up and downs. So, just my 2 cents. Ben Rice. Colby Thomas. Cedane Rafaela, I like him. Good player. Matt Shaw cup card. We'll save that. He might be moving to second base. Unless they move him. Marcelo Mayer. Good player. Alright, here's the fun stuff. And this looks to be our auto. There it is. Anthony Siegler. On card, by the way. That's fun. on card auto. Josh Lowe one more time. And Shoeless Joe. Whoa. Shoeless Joe makes an appearance on the channel right there. And J-Ram on the Contenders wannabe. And then we'll finish up this part. Ooh, Keyshaw. We like Keyshaw. That's the averages right there. Judge, Bichette, and Jacob Wilson. All right, we will sleeve up the auto. Obviously not a big name. And if you're wondering, that was on the right side of the box in the very end. You can kind of guess why I did that for you, and you're welcome. All right, here we go. Silver packs. There it is. We've got a mini Shohei auto. Sammy Sosa, that's fun. I like Sammy. Don Mattingly, Mike Piazza, and Griffey. We got some good names at least. Last pack, here it is. This is how you know if you have a second auto or not. It's from one of these. And looks like I got all base one more time because that's how I rip. Gunnar Henderson, Mazurowski, that's a good one. Junior Caminero, and Sam Basallo. We'll take a Sam Basallo. All right. You know what? Not horrible. Not horrible. Obviously, these are printed to the moon and back. So getting hits is going to, like a big hit is going to be rare. Kind of wish they would adjust the price for that, but it is what it is. We just have to live with it. But here's all the parallels and everything. Kind of thumb through these pretty quick. Some of these I will sleeve up. The rookies will probably be sent off to ComC. Cup cards will probably be sent off to ComC. I do pretty decent on ComC. Here's my guy, Carson Williams. Carpenter. There's a profile, James Wood. Harper. And then there's another profile that ended actually, well, there's my Relic, Austin Riley. And then the other profile is right back here, right there. So upper deck, you see that with Michael Jordan, some other guys, profiles like that. A couple words about the player. Tough as nails and consistent as sunrise. Just a flat out. That is, hey, Griffey, I get it. That is J-Ram. And then the darlings of the rip. Obviously, your Anthony Siegler auto. Brewer fans love their players, so that'd be an easy flip. Javi Baez, little corner issue to get that checked out. Jacob Lopez, the all-tops team of J-Ram. And then the big four. Judge, Bobby Witt purple, and Judge on the sand glitter, and that was a 91 throwback of Cam that I threw out there. So overall, about what you can expect. A lot of fun, a lot of throwback, a lot of nostalgia. That's basically the only reason why you should rip Series 1 is just for nostalgia's sake. Yeah, so anyway, I would grade it kind of about what I expect. 8, flat number, rookie number, whatever. But anyway, if you like today's video, awesome. I appreciate it. I'm going to go do a little bit of work, and then tomorrow's video will be the blasters. So check that out. That should be uploaded right around 11 o'clock Pacific time, specifically at 11 o'clock. Until next time, everyone, have a great day. Thanks.